Again, I say welcome, my friends, to another community update from the SosoBone Media Network. And as you know, in our community, we have many different things that provide services to our people, from business, organizations, nonprofits, among all the things that we experience. One of the things that stands out most in my mind is the Grace Internship Program. And I say that because this is one of the few organizations that reaches out from Jamaica into the diaspora and seek to pull our people into the culture, to introduce them to the culture, to engage them to the culture. And they go overboard in saying, I won't go overboard in saying that I have with me this evening one of the most charming young ladies I've met so far, Miss Crystal Gayle Williams. Miss Crystal, take 5 minutes and just explain to our diaspora and to a worldwide group of listeners exactly what your function is. Just what do you do for Grace?
Hi, Trevor. Thanks for having me on your program today. So I work with the Grace Kennedy Foundation and I'm the acting operations manager there.
Okay.
And I am responsible for coordinating the Grace Kennedy Jamaican Birthright Program as
Okay.
well.
Just a quick question. What school did you go to in Jamaica?
High school or university?
High school. Forget about
I'm
university.
a Bulgarian. I'm a Bulgarian.
You're all Marian?
I am,
Oh my
yes.
God. I have a close friend who brags about Wilmot every day. Her name is Paulette Willoughby. I served with her on the New York Independence Ball Committee for years. And Wilmer's is always at the center of her. It's the oldest school in Jamaica. She brags so much about it that another Wilmerian, well, welcome, I should say. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank
So
you.
it stands to reason, that someone of your caliber, therefore, should be heading up the Grace Birthright Internship Program. And this is, I say, something that is unusual. I wish other companies in Jamaica had the foresight and the vision to reach out to pull our diaspora young people back into the culture. So tell me a little bit about this Birthright Program, internship program.
Okay, so the Grace Kennedy Jamaican Birthright Program, it is a professional and cultural internship program for second and third generation Jamaicans living in the USA, UK, and Canada. So it is an internship that seeks to give the participants firsthand cultural immersion and professional immersion by having them come to Jamaica for around 5 weeks during the summer, and they get to work at Grace Kennedy at a business unit linked to their career interest or their field of study. And while they're in Jamaica, they also get to network with business professionals, dignitaries, and we also take them around different parts of the island to really show them what it is like to be a Jamaican living in Jamaica.
Wow, wow. So these young people are typically not people who have been back to Jamaica, but people who are coming from what countries are you seeking internships from?
So from United States, Canada, and the United Kingdom. They don't necessarily have to have never come here before. But we are looking for persons who are seeking to reconnect and engage with their Jamaican roots.
And what type of qualifications do they need, therefore, to satisfy to actually win one of these treasured positions?
So they have to be between the ages of 18 and 25 years old, and they have to be enrolled in a college or university where they should be studying, they can be studying either a bachelor's or postgraduate degree program. And as part of the application process, they have to write an essay, basically explaining how their Jamaican heritage has influenced them as a person. And we ask that they submit proof of their Jamaican parentage or connection.
And this is open both to men and women?
Yes, yes, yes,
Okay,
for sure.
I'm going to ask you a very timely question. All these essays that they have written over the last couple of years, where are they?
Well, I mean,
Um,
well, we don't, after a certain amount of years, we have to discard of them based on auditing, and our policies. But, we do have some stored on file.
I'm sure that would make an interesting book.
Yes, but they are private, of course. Uh,
But okay, so over the last year, or let's go back to last year. How many
mhm.
persons came down last year?
Well, this year we
Yeah.
actually just had the internship from June. We had them come around the 12th of June.
Mm-hmm.
We had them come a little bit earlier because we normally have them come at the end of June, but because of the diaspora conference, the biennial diaspora
Oh
conference this
yes.
year,
Mm-hmm.
we
Mm-hmm.
had them come down early so they could attend that. And then they were here until July 31st. So we had four interns come on the internship this year. We had two males and two females, and it was a really incredible experience. They were here for about 6 weeks, around 6.5 weeks. Yes.
Oh, 6 weeks.
Yes, because they came a little earlier for the diaspora conference. So they got to experience Reggae Sumfest. They
Wow.
also went to the diaspora conference. They did tour of the Port Royal Marine Lab, Port Royal as well. They went to the Bob Marley Museum. They went to Charlestown Maroon Village. They also got to explore parts of St. Elizabeth and Westmoreland.
Hmm.
They went to Reggae Sumfest. They got to see Babyface and Lauryn
Oh,
Hill.
oh, hold on, hold
Yeah.
on, hold on, hold on. This was all expaid and all expaid
All expenses
internship
paid by
trip.
Grace Kennedy.
Oh,
Yes.
you're talking about all that's on the ground, airline tickets, hotel
Mm-hmm.
accommodation, and
Mm-hmm.
the priceless part of being able to experience cultural events.
Yes.
I'm sure they're having VIP seats and all of those things, but
Yes, it is an all expenses paid internship. So we do cover their accommodations out of town as well as where they're staying for the duration of the internship. We
uh-huh.
provide transportation to and from work as well as for any transportation to any of our planned activities. And we also provide groceries as well.
Wow, wow,
Yes.
wow. This is far beyond my expectations. Okay. Okay. I mean, typically, we know that we get certain services from a business, they offer this and they offer that. But what you're saying right now is I would say not mind-boggling, but it shows how much Grace is really willing to invest in this process. That is,
Yes.
it's not a paintbrush, it's not a band-aid. 6 weeks of that type of, you know, so immersion into our culture, getting from the country to the town, everything that is out there while you're there. This is something that is very, very historical and something that will make a lasting impression, I would say, on those interns.
Yes, it definitely has had lifelong impact on the participants who have participated to date. And we after they leave the internship, the aim is that they go back to their respective countries and be ambassadors for Jamaica, to really change, reshape the narrative that persons have of Jamaica, so that they can, because they are the next generation. So yes, that is the aim of the internship so they go back branded ambassadors.
Okay, so we are expecting therefore that in the future we will have people in our diaspora who is has intimate knowledge of the Grace operations and therefore is able to actually, as a second generation going forward, absorb some of the responsibilities that Grace might need in these countries. I'm hoping
Yes.
that I am hoping that that type of fingerprint stays or that footprints last there, because in that sense it will encourage other people to
Mm-hmm.
apply for this internship. I hope.
Yes, I hope so too.
How many applications did you get this year?
Um,
Well, it's still open. Well, let's put it this way.
yeah, no, we just opened applications.
Yes.
We just opened it. So it's not closed until November 30th.
Yes, I was
So
about to ask when it closes. Okay.
yes, so we just opened it this month and we close the end of November. So persons can always go to the Grace Kennedy website and apply.
And what is the website's URL?
So it's www.gracekennedy.com. I
Okay.
know I have a bit.ly link that takes them directly to the Birthright tab, but if you Google Grace Kennedy Birthright Program or Grace Kennedy Birthright, it should come up. And you can see all the information about the internship and then click the apply link that takes you straight to the application portal.
And of course, for those who are looking, let me say that in my background, we have the Grace Kennedy. Let me just in my background, I hope. Yes, there it is. The 2025 Jamaica Birthright Internship. And as it says, anchor your Jamaican roots, gain professional experience, and reconnect and engage and explore. This is so exciting from my point of view. I say this because I've been involved with organizations that have provided scholarships, at different times to university students. And we know that typically that is just a financial. But in this case, the financial is the least. It's the experience.
Yes, it is a life-changing,
Yeah.
once in a lifetime experience that really gives you firsthand, that firsthand experience with the Jamaican culture because first, young people growing up, some of them might have never visited Jamaica before, which is the case for some of our participants as well, that when they participate on a program, it's usually the first time that they came to Jamaica, or if they came to Jamaica, it was either for a funeral or they came very little and so they don't have much memory of Jamaica. And, they're used to hearing about Jamaica from their parents or, their loved ones, or eating the food or listening to the music, but when they get to come to Jamaica, it's so different, and we immerse them in so many different aspects of the culture, from the music to the food, to the people. They get the full-blown experience, the work culture, and everything is just it's just amazing. It's just an amazing experience for the persons who participate.
Well, I'm going to say this, Miss Crystal Gayle Williams. Like when I said I was going to be interviewing Crystal Gayle, people thought it was one of my favorite singers I was talking about. I said Williams.
Yes, I was named after the singer.
And yes, and yes, she has great memory of singing some great songs.
Yes, it
So
does.
I had to say Williams afterward, like slow down now, Williams. So let me say it's a pleasure to have you on the program.
Thank you so
And,
much for having
and
me.
and I'm sure that this information that you have imparted will be shared actively among our diaspora as well as across the world, because it will be posted on all our platforms. And very shortly, I will tell you, it will be on LinkedIn before you bat an eye. And I know and I know that LinkedIn covers the world. Okay, so it will penetrate deep into the system. And hopefully, what I expect, it will again not only rebrand Grace, but rebrand our country. Because on so many occasions, when we talk about what is happening in Jamaica, we only hear the negative. Okay. And for me, this is a positive, and I embrace it. So,
Thank you. Thank you so much, Trevor.
so let me say thank you also. And listen, don't be a stranger, okay?
I won't.
Again, my friends, I'm speaking to Miss Crystal Gayle Williams, who is, I would say, spearheading the Jamaica Birthright Internship Program, which has caused life has had life-changing effects on those who have actually had the experience of visiting Jamaica at Grace Kennedy's expense, spending over 6 weeks, enjoying all the beauty of the island and the culture and the experience of visiting all the different places where our culture is embedded. And I can only say to Grace Kennedy, thank you. And to Miss Crystal Gayle Williams, keep up the good work. I thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. You're welcome.